What's going on, team? Welcome back to the channel. It's that time of year again, getting the arrows built for this upcoming hunting season. So let's go through what I'm shooting in 2023. So like last year, I'm going to shoot the RIP TKOs in the 300 spine. I really liked the way they performed last year. The 3 deer that I did take in North Carolina, these performed really well. So last year I did use the nocturnal lighted nocks, and they were great in those really dark areas I was hunting in the thick pine down there in North Carolina. But now that we're out hunting some western open areas, I've changed the nocks out and I'm going to go with the IP5s. And I'm changing from the Max Stealth vanes that weighed about 9.5 grains to the hybrids, which are about 2 grains lighter each. So between those 2 changes, I'm able to drop about 20 grains on the back end, which means I can also drop a little up front to bring my total arrow weight down from 495 to about 455 once everything's built out. Still shooting the OzCut Elites. I really like the way they performed, and they leave some big holes, and I haven't had any problems with them yet. Had a bit of a chat with Josh Jones about those. A robust discussion, if you will. I do understand the theories that he and I spoke about, and I certainly don't disagree, but anyway, I'm going to stick with them. Now, one thing I am going to do, I am going to use Josh's inserts. These are the titanium ones, 50 grains, and also the 15 grain collar. So with the 100 grain broadhead, 50 there and 15, I'm going to have 165 up front. Another change I'm making is I'm going away from 2-part epoxy. So 4 of the 8 arrows I built last year started to break down and fail after about 6 months. Now, I don't know whether those particular arrows were sitting in the truck on a hot summer's day. The field tip started to turn and the insert was turning inside, and ended up losing a couple inside the target. As I pulled them out, they pulled free. So I'm going to some hot melt this year. I did build 6 arrows about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I really like the way that this has performed so far. Now, one thing I do have to mention, I made a couple of new friends up at the Elk Shake camp this week, and one in particular, Ryan, my new Canadian brother, he and I absolutely dominated the local American crew, and as a result, Dan was kind enough to give both Ryan and I a new buck knife. Thanks, Dan. I'll get some elk blood on that this year, but I really appreciate the gift. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, helps me out. We'll catch you on the next one.